Skybox Metal Universe Batman by the full case. Pick your character number 51. Eric for 2. We got 8 left. Trying to get a Nami cereal promo from the mini tins. I have the promo from going to the events. Last year, I remember I went to a locals to make sure I played an event to get that promo because I really liked the art style on it. And then I really want to grade. I have the Peach Momoko Boa Hancock promo because when I saw that Peach Momoko was the one that did the artwork for that, I was like, ain't no way. One of my favorite comic cover artists made some One Piece cards. Hell yeah, sign me up for that. I don't know if it's foil or not. I don't remember. I got it from playing in the event. That's all I know. There was like a event where I had to go to my local game store, and that was the promo for participating. Everybody hated me because of the deck I was playing. And what was funny is I actually remember I would have been, oh my god, I'm just now remembering. I would have made it to Top Cut, that event. I'm remembering. I had to come back over here. There was something wrong. I had to come back for IT over here. So I had to leave the event early. But I had a perfect record at that point, and then I had to leave. Thankfully, I still got the promo. But I was really sad because I was doing super well. But something was, I can't remember, one of the streams, it was like the end of the world, so I had to drive back. But I do not remember if it's foil or not. I was just sad because that means I would have had a chance to get the Nami one that had the winner stamp on it if I stayed. I mean, that also goes to say that I actually win that. I don't know if I would have won one. But I was doing very well, and I think I was the only one playing that Nami deck. Although, trust me, people were really pissed about me playing that deck. My bad. I mean, that was one where even my buddy, he visited from Chicago. He had 2 different decks, and he was playing against me, and, oh god. He played, the first round, he almost had me. The second round, I steamrolled him, and he's like, okay, no, I think I got it. And then the third round, I steamrolled him again, and he said, you know what, I don't want to play against this deck anymore. Do you have another deck? And I was like, I have a OP01, probably not even legal deck, because this was a deck I made when the game first came out. And he was like, yeah, give me that. And then he demolished me. Chris about One Piece. When I started playing, locally nobody was playing, so I quit. Now everybody only plays One Piece. Like I said, there's a lot of people hopping ship from Pokemon to go to One Piece. Although One Piece is still more expensive than Pokemon, so. No, I've got the 2 for deal that's on there. That's what I can do, Benedict. Kill price is always going to be lower than the filler price, just off of the fact that fillers add more time in sorting. I feel like Dragon Ball is going to climb randomly just like One Piece, but out of nowhere. I don't know, because a lot of the... So Dragon Ball, don't get me wrong, has a very strong following. Like it's one of the big ones, you know what I mean? But a lot of the players who play Dragon Ball just for the tournaments and the competitive nature of Dragon Ball, a lot of them hop shipped to One Piece because I mean, I'm not trying to dog on Dragon Ball, but it's just One Piece is just too good of a game. It's made by, I mean, they're both made by Bandai, right? But it's like, since Dragon Ball, they made, I think, 3 other TCGs. And they've just kind of refined and fixed a lot of things that weren't, I don't want to say were wrong with the other TCGs, but they just found things to make the game play more right and better. Like, I used to play the Digimon TCG, and Digimon plays pretty damn similar to One Piece. And honestly, all of the Bandai card games play very similarly. They just have, you know, the quirks that make it match whatever IP it is. Like, for example, the newest IP that they have is Gundam, which I've been curious about trying the Gundam one. I've been curious about that Gundam one. It's just, I don't want to, there's too many card games right now. I know the Gundam card game's doing well in Japan. I don't think it's doing anywhere near as well in the States as it is in Japan, though. Battle said everyone in my locals plays Gundam. Okay, maybe I'm just wrong. I haven't seen any crazy amounts of tournaments for Gundam. The one I'm seeing sweeping around aggressively right now is Riftbound. Although Riftbound, I mean, they had the second wave already, so it's not that hard, but it's like, I can't even play Riftbound right now because so many people are like picking up the singles off of everywhere. Like, every time I go to a store and I'm like, hey, do you have any Riftbound singles? I'm looking for this, this, and this. And they're like, oh no, we just got, so just came in and wiped it. And I'm like, oh man. So it's like, I want to play more Riftbound and go to locals and stuff, but I am just trying to find those cards. And I hate buying, I mean, I might just give up and buy it off a TCG Player or eBay or something, like find an online seller for it. But I just always try to buy my cards at LGS's first before going to online. Dragon Ball hits are so. Oh no, I've seen the artwork for the alt arts and stuff that you get out of that, man. They're insane. They are insane. See a lot of Union Arena packs at Walmart. Union Arena, I don't know what their goal was there, man. Because they have some of the strongest IPs under their belt, right? But I don't know anyone that plays Union Arena. I know people who collect and open Union Arena, but I don't know anyone that plays Union Arena. And because I mean, naturally I tend to play the card games that I collect. That is the reason why I haven't gotten into Union Arena. But they've got some really, really, I mean, it's the same thing with Weiss. I see a lot of people in Japan that are super into Weiss Schwartz. But I don't think I've ever seen anyone in the States actually play that game. People just collect it. And honestly, the Weiss Schwartz cards, there's some sets where the artwork's absolutely stunning and incredible and awesome, and then there's some sets where, dude, it's just like, it's just a screenshot from whatever the IP is, and then a 5-page MLA formatted essay under the card. Your Kaisa is 130 market right now. The alt art. Weiss is a morbing game. Yeah, I mean, some of the IPs they're doing too are just absolute goonery. The Brawly Super Alt from Rivals Clash. Wait, Brody or I said Brawly. I was thinking Dragon Ball. I know, especially with top something on the anniversary. Wait, for what? Oh, am I putting sketches of autos in Pokemon? No. But there's a lot of rumors that there's going to be a Topps 30th anniversary of Pokemon set. So that's where it would be. TCG would never do any of that. I know for a fact they have absolutely zero interest in ever doing anything like that with their cards. Considering dipping my toes into Pokemon but have no idea where to start. Look, here's what I'll say, Durango. In 2021, when I was first deciding that I wanted to get back into Pokemon, I felt the same way. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to start. I didn't know what in the world I would do. All I had in my head is like, shoot, I'm just behind. I am just behind. We have all these collectors who have been doing all this. Like, I'm just gonna be behind. It's honestly, it might be stupid for me to get into Pokemon right now. And then I just decided, you know what? Let me just take my own path. So, went for the sets that I liked, tried to get the cards that I liked. If there was a new set that came out, I would try to go find an ETB here and there. Like, I just slowly over time built up my own little collection of Pokemon cards. Fast forward to earlier this year when Prismatic Evolutions came out. Hina, my buddy Mega, and I were all camping in front of a store, and there was a bunch of other collectors that were also camping, hanging around, right? And they were asking me when I started and what I collect and what I have, and some of the singles that I have and all that. And I was just kind of loosely talking about my collection, and all of their eyes were like wide. They're like, wow, you've got some really cool stuff. You got this, you got that. You've been in it for a minute, man. And thinking back at it, I was like, well, shoot. Like, there's always going to be new collectors. There's always going to be people coming in and out of the hobby. And it's like, even though I thought I started late at 2021, all these guys who got into it in 2025, 2024, like, they were looking at me like I had the coolest collection on earth. It's just one of those things where it's like, you gotta kind of abandon that feeling of worrying about doing it right or feeling like you're already behind and just kind of trust the process. I have no real love for it. I didn't grow up with it, never was into it at all. It's going to be a cross-generational collectible. Only want to do singles. Well, another fun fact about Pokemon is, I mean, what's the saying? 80% of statistical percentages are made up on the spot. But I think like somewhere in like 70 to 80% of Pokemon card collectors do not play the game. They just do not play the game. And honestly, at this point, we're getting a lot of people who don't even know anything about the game or the TCG or anything like that. But it's the same thing of like, think about it this way, Durango. All the people who got into Pokemon Go, think of all those people who knew nothing about Pokemon, but they just got into Pokemon Go, and then as time progressed, they started to get really, really, really into Pokemon. They know a lot about Pokemon, and they know what their favorite Pokemon is. They've never played the game. They never opened a pack of cards. They never watched the show. But they know Pokemon Go, and they know if they like Pokemon Go, and then they have their own love and opinions and everything for Pokemon. Like, it's not like... I don't think anyone's going to sit there and expect you to know every single little thing about Pokemon. You said I did play Pokemon Go. Yeah, so it's just... I think Pokemon is one of those IPs where it's like anyone and everyone can get into it and love it. And I don't think there's ever going to be able to hold a gun to your head because you can't name every single evolution of every single Pokemon. You got banned? I didn't even know you could get banned from Pokemon Go. That's crazy. Let's say collect vintage Pokemon you recognize and grade them pre-2015. I mean, it's also so expensive to get anything older than Modern. Although Modern's also pretty damn expensive. I need to redrop that line. Yeah, I'm gonna redrop it right now. I need to remember to remove the old pins once it fills. See, right now we only have Eric in there. Used to spoof playing. I know there's the people that would like tie their phone to the damn ceiling fan. I think like 2 months ago they did a massive update to Pokemon Go. So I always, anytime I like travel, I boot up the game again and I play it. Like in Japan, I was playing it a bunch. Funny enough, for like my account, I have a day one account. I've been playing Pokemon Go since like, I think like technically early access of the game, but I am nowhere near, like, that means I should be like max level, top of the top, but I'm definitely not that. I play it very casually. Why didn't that pin go through? There we go. I mean, there's a really big surgence with during COVID because of the remote raid passes that they made. Because then you're able to play from home. And then once the world opened back up, they kind of restricted that and made it not as easily accessible, and people got pissed about that. Spoofing to say they released the Legendary Bird. Hold on, I got a temporary ban trying to play. I don't know if there's ever going to be another game or app like that ever again that takes over the world the way that Pokemon Go did, man. There's only a couple games that are like that I can think of that just like take over the world. World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Pokemon Go, Clash of Clans. What else? What else? What else? It used to update location based on GPS first month or two, and many people thought they were playing, they changed. They were also Pokemon Go trackers, Pokemon spawning. Oh, I do remember hearing that. Never played WoW, only MMO I've tested with. See, I don't, like, it's funny because Destiny through and through isn't an MMO, but just in my head, I can't ever call it an MMO. Even though I had raids, and it had everything that is involved in an MMO. But for some reason, it just never clicked in my head that it was an MMO. I played way too much Destiny 1. Destiny 2, I kind of fell off, and then... I mean, I recently tried Destiny Rising, which is the mobile game that came out. That ain't an MMO. No, it is considered an MMO, Benny. If you look up the game, it is full-blown considered an MMO. Midnight went down to local park, catch a Dragonite, find a cop trying to get a Dragonite as well. I mean, I remember when the whole world was playing it, you just like, everyone would just kind of be randomly standing like under like a light pole or something, and then you recognize you're all playing the damn game, and you got the one guy that's got like 4 phones. It's just a loading screen to a raid, and then a menu, then raid. Yeah, like there's no like overworld kind of thing, but the way the game actually plays and the whole structure of it is an MMO. The way that the quests work, the way the story works, the PvP, like the gear, everything, like it is a full-blown. Dude, I remember Vault of Glass, man, when that dropped. Everything with Crota. You remember Crota? Oh my god. Alright, we're here, folks, again. I do have a kill price offering at 165 for the last 2 spots. All the packs are out. We're waiting on these last 2. We got 8 spots remaining on the filler if we do want to go in the direction of the filler anyways. PD with the A. There we stop middle of the road and force. Yeah, there was a lot of shenanigans. Wasn't it? Let me scroll up because you wrote it when I said it. You wrote it when I said it. Oh, I did say 149 apparently. So yeah, 149. Fam said he'll kill it for 149. Appreciate you trying to get in there, Claydette. Eric, you didn't send yet, right? Alright, cool. So we're just good to go. Let me know once you send, super fam. Oh, you just did. Thank you for the confirmation there, Eric. Let me go ahead and get the shared sheet and everything going. I should add a fade to that so it just doesn't cut out. Alrighty. Let us crack that damn bounty, huh? Good luck, folks. Damn Batgirl, man. Every time. Batgirl card gives me false hope every single time. Professor Pig on the Nemesis. Purple of Vicky Vale. Purple of Batman. Purple of Pamela. Dr. Pamela, sorry. Nightwing on the premium. Premium of Azrael. See, it's just this one. That yellow edge always gets me, man. Premium of Catman. Her name is Katana. He said, I love gold.
I love gold.
I love gold. First time I've been able to watch him forever. Cheering for you. Cheering for him, man. Retribution. Flamebird. See a medal coming up. Of Robin on the base. Gotham City medal. Born on a Monday. I got a green of the question, lime green. That is 132 on that lime green. There's Dr. Destiny on the Asylum. Scarecrow on the premium. And a very cool looking Mr. Freeze right there. That is on the Triumphant Rave, number to 75. We got 35 on the Mr. Freeze. Lime green of Batwoman. Seeing her popping up a lot lately. 70 out of 175 there, Batwoman. Asylum. Traxxas. Did I read that right? That's how I read it. Just glad to not be streaming tonight. How was last night's stream? You were on again last night, weren't you? I remember you were telling me about your first stream yesterday. Fail safe on the premium. How long are your streams? 8 hours? Phosphorus. Ra's al Ghul. So I'm confirming. Harley on the premium. There we got Julia on the Retribution. Nemesis of Riddler's lover. Harley on the purple. Last handful here of this first deck. Purple of Manhunter. Purple of Professor Pig. And that is the first box. We're going to do some sleeving and casing, folks. It's on last night. Hours are 5, but I know the back end better than the guy who's been there longer running streams, so it's weird. Oh. Are you like the main streamer, or are you kind of doing the, like, the essential number 2? I also take it you guys are on the yellow W. Another 10 days. Is it the yellow W, Blessy? Be number 2 probably were on YouTube. They lost most of their streamers recently. What the heck? Is there a reason why there was a sudden loss of a lot of people? Socket and beer. I call it a Saku. Oh. There we got Firefly on the Jumba. Jambalaya. Firefly going out to Eric. Well, a nice little Jambalaya. Tell you guys all the time how much I do love the Jambalaya cards. Definite favorite. It's up there, man. It's up there. No call, no shows, making someone finding a dream job at the same time. Oh, damn. I've always liked sake and beer, or I mean soju and beer. That's a sick death joke. LTM on the lime green. A 100 even out of 175. I'll do the soju bombs. Ragdoll. In Korean, it's called somek, because soju and then beer is called mekju. So you just take the first parts of both words and you have somek. Two-Face. There's one of the tail on premium. Premium Batwing. Growing up, I only knew it as a somek. I didn't. And then someone was like, "Oh, soju bomb." I was like, "What's that?" We got Knight on the Retribution. Nemesis of March Harriet. The Hood on purple. Purple of Tweedledee and Tweedledum. KG Beast on the purple. Black Canary's picture is pretty cool. Oh, another City Metal. We need to see another numbered one, man. It's been too long. Ra's al Ghul on the base, City numbered, or City Metal. I see a Harley Quinn FX of the Dark Ranger. Number to 75. That is 4 out of 75. Nothing bad. A lot of people trading, so it's a cluster. You don't do everything, break, sort, ship. If it's not local, geez. I mean, that's what I do on the grotto. So I feel for you, Blassie. I feel for you. I got Dr. Hugo Strange. Court of Owls on the premium. Clayface. Deadshot on the premium. Batgirl, premium. Now we got a Raven on the Retribution. Retribution of Mana Bats. Special this handful. Not a single PMG yet. What's going on? Purple. Aaron Cash. Dead Man on the purple. Purple of the Royal Flush Gang. Where are the PMGs at? Marvel Studios had a bunch. You're talking about Batman. We have not cracked the bounty yet. Take a break, just watch cards be broken versus breaking yourself. What are you guys opening mainly over there? Then it will be NBA, Top Scrum Hobby, and Jumbo for both, and some personals too. Oh man. Are you doing like full cases of Jumbo? I remember doing full cases of Jumbo with the baseball channel when I was first starting out here. And that was a lot of cards. That's where Brown Dog told me it's not for the trees. Oh, there we go. There we go. Good luck on the PMG. First PMG of the break. Oh, we got a dark matter. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Remember, All Sports was really happy about this break. Got in there, man. All Sports was saying he was happy about dipping his toes in this. Oh. Raven was my favorite of the Teen Titans, man. I guess I could say she still is. That's a really, really cool one. Eight of 100. I gotta know who's got Raven, because that's a sick one. I want to say grats on that one, man. I want to say grats on that one. Matthias, grats on that. Sick. It's sick. There's the creeper. I got some of these in chat. Man-Bat on the Asylum. Batman on the Premium. See some more of that Batman, man. Gordo with a cup full of Joe and probably a lot of vodka. Robin on the Premium. Premium of Bat-Zaro. Retribution at night. Retribution of the Creeper. There's Red Hood on the purple. Purple of Her Name is Katana. King Shark. King Snake. Goodness, I was like, that is not Nanue. So that's why I was staring at it so long. I was like, that is literally not Nanue. I wish Nanue was in this set. Maxi Zeus on the Nemesis. Honestly breaks my heart that we don't have Nanue in this set. Battles tree. There's Bluebird on the purple. Robin on the purple. Penguin on the purple. Nemesis, or no, sorry, Premium of Robin. Premium of Zeranarch. Talia Al Ghul. Is that orange? Renee Montoya. Retribution. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh damn. I hope Mrs. Hama's not looking. I hope Mrs. Hama's not looking. Who the heck's got Two-Face? Such a pretty card, dude. Such a pretty card. Going out to Stoli. Beautiful hit on that, like, what is that? Quadruple SP? Lime green, Humpty Dumpty fell off a wall. 142 on the cereal. Lock up, gonna get locked up. He's locked up in Arkham. Premium of Robin. Back row with the juke, and that is a common rider. Hina with the moons. Oh, the two faces. I see, I see, I see. Blame the Windows emojis, Hina. There's soon. Wait, Bobby, did you see what you hit last night? I never got to say congrats to you on that one, man. I never got to say congrats to you for that one. I got the Royal Flush Gang. Then we got Grey Wolf on the purple. Victor Zaz on the purple. Shrike on the purple. Then we got Robin on the premium. And there's Robin again. Tim Drake on the Z-Force. 6 out of 50 on the Detective Rave. 6 of 50. And we got Robin on the premium. Punchline on the premium. Damn. Okay, Silk. She knows we're opening DC Comics, so she decided to just fall off of the table there. Another Dark Matter. This one's of Killer Moth. Killer Moth. I think of Teen Titans when I say Killer Moth. Another Harley Quinn Effects. Oh, damn. All Sports said, I want to dip my toes in Batman metal. Toes have been dipped, man. 55 out of 75. Harley Quinn effects. I got Killer Croc on the Asylum. Premium jump scare. Wah! And another comic cut. Damn. Oh, that's a great one. What the hell? That is a great one. Goodness me. Is that Clay? You know, with the dogs out. Let's not put that in a case that has a crack in it, though. Very, very cool. That's a 27 of 50 on that. 27 of 50. And onomatopoeia. I always talk about how good this card looks on any of the parallels. On the Harley Quinn effects. 75 of 75. That's a bookend. Omega on the bookend. Premium of Bane. Killer Croc on the premium. Mad Hatter Jarvis on the premium. Oracle on the premium. I just saw your comment, Blassie. Sell it to me for $1 million. There's a reason I did not say I'm a buyer, because I know I cannot. That's beyond my reach. That's beyond my reach. Oh, there's Clay. Oh wait, I need to get you a ranch. Now we got Batman on the Retribution. Nemesis, Black Mask. Purple, Batgirl. Maxie Zeus on the purple. Black Mask on the purple. Do some sleeving and casing. Falx. It's like that David Guetta and Rihanna song. Who's that? Who that chick? Dirt, 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 dirt. We haven't seen a 101 in a while. You got a what? Oh, a Penguin Harley Quinn to 75. Oh, a Penguin Platinum Portrait. It's not a break with blue without a blue PMG. Good luck on the PMG. Oh, that is my first time seeing this one. Oswald. That's cool. Good luck. Here we go. Damn. Soup Boy has been murdering the Azrael spot, man. Well, Soup Boy's just been murdering in general. Look at that palindrome, 0550. Look at that palindrome, 0550. Beautiful looking card. Goodness me, man. Soup Boy let out the celebratory wow. Right there. There's a knight. Asylum, Flamingo. Another chat loves Flamingo. Back on the premium. Premium Professor Pig. Alfred on the premium. Premium of Hush. Ragman on Retribution. Nemesis, Deathstroke. There's Metamorpho. The Element Man. He was in the new Superman movie. Purple there of Deb. Brutale on the purple. Now, Soup Boy's been killing it, man. Calculator. Nemesis. Purple. Ace, the doggy. Purple of March Harriet. Deathstroke on the Nemesis. Signal on the premium. The Joker on the premium. Dr. Hugo Strange on the premium. Last handful of this stack. There you got Retribution, Judo Master. Black Canary on the Rave. That is a base Rave to 100. We got number 92. Is it? Just making sure, was that what I thought it was? Cavalier on the lime green. 49 out of 175. There we got Clayface. This one's Preston. Gonna... Not as cool as Basil IMO. Madman Who Laughs, still hoping to find a low-numbered copy of that card, man. And we're gonna do some sleeving and casing. Well, like if you hit a green, it's 1% of the super. What the heck? Then you got to give the option of letting it ride. And you know what everyone's going to say? They're going to say, let it ride. So it doesn't change anything. Everybody would say, let it ride. Last stack. Come on. Bronze Tiger, Retribution. Arsenal on the purple. Purple of White Rabbit. Purple of the Riddler. Blockbuster on the premium. Poison Ivy on the premium. Calculator. Premium. Retribution. Ravager. Bruh.
Bruh.
Oh. Speaking of greens. Speaking of greens.
Bruh.
Clown Prince of Crime. Oh, it's my first time seeing this one. I have to use up there to see it. This one's... I like this one a lot. It's very gloom, very dark. Going out to Clay. Good luck on the green. Good luck on the green. Oh, Lord. Jeremiah Arkham. Jeremiah Arkham. On that green 210. 3 of 10. On Dr. Arkham. It's going to be an others spot with that 3 of 10.
Disappointed!
Yeah, I know. I know. Now we got Great White Shark. You guys have that command too. If you do exclamation point pop disappointed. I gave you guys that one too. Penguin on the premium. Black Alice on the retribution. We got Duke Thomas on purple. Clock King on the purple.
Disappointed!
There it is. There's Hercules. The calculator on the purple. Riddler on the premium. Premium of Deathstroke. Good old Slay Wilson. Mr. Freeze. Yahoo. Talon, one of them on the retribution. Poison Ivy, Touch. Oh, Babs. She was there late. Eric. What the Babs? Redeem us, PMG. Redeem us. We weren't redeemed. Strike on the PMG. Yeah. That is 17 out of 100. 17 out of 100. We'll go ahead and we'll hit that button one more time.
Disappointed!
And Leslie. Black Spider. Got a spider on his head. Premium of Black Mask. And goodness me. That case was kind of cheeks. No sugar cutting it there. That case was kind of cheeks. Adventures killed it. Yeah, the Adventures definitely killed it. Still a sick ass card to hit though. Like I said, you didn't. I think I've seen maybe one other Batman Adventures card. Well, what's the bounty at now? We're at 73 now. Keeps going up. $73. This damn bounty need to crack soon, bruh. It needs to crack. Actually, no, it wasn't a bad case. I just looked at it through. It wasn't a bad case. I think we're all just letting that gold PMG really get to our heads. Because this actually, I looked through it. It wasn't a bad case. A little lackluster in the PMGs in terms of the total amount of PMGs, but it wasn't a bad case. It was not a bad case. I looked back at it, and it was actually a pretty good case. Some really cool cards. Retributions and Nemesises. Those are the shorter print hollows. Two City Medals. Love the artwork for Robin. Two Dark Matters. You beat the sorts on that Batman. Goodness me. Got Firefly. Babs on the Golden Touch. Love that Prince of Crime. And then my first time seeing that Oswald. Batman Adventures for Two-Face will be the sorts on that one. Green's at 75. And then the Black Canary here on the base Rave to 100. Those Green's 175, pardon me. Speaking of number 200, PMGs, Shrike. Raven beating the sorts on that beautiful card. Onomatopoeia on the Harley Quinn effects to 75. Bruce Wayne, we're going to pair that with the Dark Matter. And there's the Dark Ranger to 75. We got number 4 on that one. Mr. Freeze. Freeze. 35 out of 75. Love that comic cut right there. And number to 50 on that one. Beautiful Azrael in blue, number to 50. Robin on the Z-Force. On the Detective Rave, number to 50. And then it's still just such a... When you see a green PMG in person, man, it just pops. The camera does not do justice to how bright these PMGs are, man. That was 2025 Skybox Metal Universe Batman by the full case pick. Your character number 51, 52 is in the store. We need this damn bounty to crack.